Alfred Quah. I conduct Advent silent retreat during the Christmas season. I think in the world today, we are very busy. It's easy to lose sight of the meaning and purpose of Advent. And with all the celebration, shopping, feasting, and all that, it is important to come back to a deeper appreciation and an experience of what Advent is all about. I think it provides them the time and space to spend time wrestling, meditating, waiting, and encountering God. There will always be a morning prayer time, come together for worship, and then I will prepare everybody with some sharing related to the very topic or the theme of the retreats. And in the half an hour of sharing, after which they have the notes in their handout with the questions as well as the suggested activities throughout the day that they can do. So they'll be on their own, but there's a lot of space, a lot of areas where they can walk around, between sitting in their own rooms to walking around, praying, or to just doing the activities that have been given to them. Each day, they get to see me for half an hour where I will guide them, listen with them, pray with them. At the end of the day, we have our evening prayer time. So again, we come back, we review the day, and we have a time of closing. Only at the end of the whole retreat, we have a time of sharing as a testimony of what God has done for each one of them. And then also I will share about how to bring back what we have learned and integrate into our daily life from there. So when I started doing retreats, I find that Advent is an opportunity to go in depth, not just to know, but to experience and encounter the message of Advent. After all, Advent is the first coming of Christ, and it points us to the second coming when Christ himself will return as the King. And so I really thoroughly enjoy helping others, facilitating for others to have a fresh experience of Christmas. Although Christmas is celebrative, there is this story that we usually avoid in the Christmas story, and that is Herod killing all the infant below 2 years old in order to get rid of the threat against him. And it is a very tragic moment in the Christmas story, and we wouldn't want to talk about it, but the darkness and the brokenness of this world is the reality of our lives. One of the retreatants actually, through this process, having lost a loved one, find it most difficult during this holiday season. He finds it so uncomfortable and awkward relating to people in every situation. But in the retreat, he found the time and the space to receive that hope and that resilience available to him through the story of the darkness. From there, find that healing and restoration. Each year, I'm excited to discover new purpose, new meaning, encountering and identifying with the different stories and different themes. And that really bring a lot of different meaning for me. Christmas really means to me waiting for the return of the King. I'm a fan of one of the films, The Lord of the Rings, and in one of the last episode called The Return of the King, I believe that Advent begins in darkness, but it will end with the return of the King. And so I think what gives us a sense of purpose, meaning, and the resilience and ability to live each day in the uncertain world and the changing world is this hope that the King will return. And in the meanwhile, I'm not just alone, but He is with me, He is in me, and He is for me.